Yo, what's good everybody? So you can see in the title and the thumbnail what we're talking about today. As you guys know, if you've seen the last couple videos, I sold the Scat, and I've been getting a few questions, how much I sold it for, how I sold it, things of that nature. So in this video, we're pretty much going to be going over how I sold it, how much I got for it, how much I paid for it initially, and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick around. We're gonna get right to it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Appreciate you guys for stopping through. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you find it helpful, it helps out tremendously. I appreciate it greatly. Without further ado, let's get it. Alright, so if you guys don't know why I sold the Scat and all that, you can go check the last video. I explained it all. Gave a little channel update, talked about what is to come in the near future and in the future for this channel. We ain't going anywhere, you know what I'm saying? We got rid of the Scat, but it's only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That was the first one. Now we move on to the next, and we go from there. So with all that being said, we're gonna jump right into it. I'll start by saying I purchased that vehicle, 2020 Dodge Charger 392 Scat Pack wide body. For those of you who have been around a little while, I used to say that in every single video just because the algorithm, I wanted it to pick up, every word. It picks up keywords like that, so I used to say it in every single video until it just became repetitive. But it's like a little funny inside joke type thing that me and the OG audience have. So for those of you who know about that, shout out to you, salute, appreciate you guys. But yeah, so in 2020, around March, when things like pretty much first started popping off with the whole CV, you know what I'm saying? You guys could pretty much put two and two together back in 2020 when all that stuff first popped off. That's when I purchased the vehicle, and that was really the best time, because after that prices kind of shot up a little bit, not too long after that. And at that point in time, people were kind of scared, they didn't know what was going to happen. So nobody was trying to spend money, so they were offering a lot of good deals. You were able to negotiate a lot better than you would have been in the past and in the present for sure. Negotiations, I don't even know if you can negotiate nowadays because the market is just crazy, but it should be coming down, things that we've talked about. But anyways, getting back to what we're here for, I purchased the vehicle. Originally it would have been around close to 60 grand. With what I got on it, I custom ordered it, so with everything I got on the vehicle brand new, it would have been close to 60 grand. I was able to get it to 48K out the door. If you guys don't know about negotiating, man, you got to get, get your knowledge right about negotiations, because never accept the initial price. You always got to try to get the best deal possible, even though nowadays it might be a little more difficult. But anyways, I was able to get it down to 48K. So I walked away with I think I probably even could have done better than that, but I was a little excited to get it. So I went with the 48K. I got a couple good options on the car, so I was satisfied with that. So 48K is what I initially purchased it for. Had the car for 2 years, almost 2 years exactly. March 2020, sold it in May. I believe it was May or June. So almost like just a little over 2 years I had the car. Put about 20,000 miles on it. I didn't drive it like crazy, but I drove it enough to have some fun with it. You guys could go see all the videos, a lot of good memories. Did some stuff to it. You guys could go check the videos, like I said, if you want to see everything we did to the car. Did a lot of the stuff myself and with the help of some friends. Shout out to those that helped me out with all the stuff. And after 2 years, as you guys heard me talk about in previous videos, the market has just been crazy, man. So prices went up. I seen my opportunity to actually make a profit on a depreciating asset, which never happens in life. With a car, you never make a profit on buying and selling a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? That never happens unless it's like one of those special type of vehicles, you know. But a Dodge Charger Scat Pack, maybe nowadays it will be a special type of vehicle since they're going out, you know what I'm saying, and EVs and, you know, all the electric vehicles are coming in. But historically, that is unheard of. So I seen my opportunity. It's a good time to invest, you know what I'm saying? So any extra money I could have on hand, you know, the more the better. So I took my opportunity. I seen, you know, Chargers were going anywhere from like 60 grand, you know, to 50 to 60 grand, you know. And with the things that I did to it, I was pretty confident that I could get around 55K, you know. So I put it up on Car Gurus, I put it up on Craigslist, I put it up on Facebook Marketplace. And Car Gurus is a really good one. I think that's where I ended up getting it sold on. Facebook Marketplace works pretty good too. Craigslist didn't really do much for me. So yeah, I believe Car Gurus is the one that worked out for me the best. That's the one where I got the most hits. And I was receiving, you know, offers, you know, some disrespectful offers that I just had to laugh at. When it comes to negotiating, guys, you know what I'm saying? Please take this advice. You don't want to initially go in with a just straight disrespectful offer, you know. Do your research, know what they're going for, because you go in and you say, I got 40 grand cash. You know what I'm saying? When these cars are going for 55, 60-ish, 50 grand, you know what I'm saying? It's just disrespectful. At that point, I lost respect for you. I don't even want to do business with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody's trying to get a good deal. I'm the same way, but you got to know your stuff and do not go into a negotiation not knowing things and coming at somebody with a disrespectful offer. And even like, maybe you do know, like, just don't be disrespectful with the offer, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself some wiggle room, but you gotta come up with a number that's gonna, you know, it's gonna make sense for both parties, you know. If I'm selling a car for 55K and you come off with the initial offer, oh, I got 40 grand cash, you know, some people might go for that, you know, I don't know. But like, to me, that's just a little disrespectful. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. You guys could do your own research and see, you know, what works for you. But anyways, man, I got some disrespectful offers that I just had to laugh at. And even from certain dealerships after a while, because I was being patient, you know. I got some good offers as well. I got a couple for 50 grand that I was kind of like, man, should I take it? I don't know. I got quite a few for 50 grand. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stay patient. I don't need the money right away. So that 5 extra grand, you know, I'm gonna wait, man, because I sold my Challenger before this, and I received a lot of offers for that, you know, below what I was asking. And I just stayed patient, man, and I had the car for sale for a good minute, but eventually I got the price I was looking for. You just gotta stay patient, man. There's buyers out there. You just gotta stay patient. So that's what I did. And after a while, I was just like, because I was considering the 50K offers, you know. So what I did was I asked a couple dealerships, you know, what they were offering, because I knew that dealerships were actually offering an all right amount of money. And the Dodge dealership here in town, they actually emailed me and said they needed vehicles. So they were willing to offer me around 50K, I believe, around 48 to 50K. So I was like, I think it might have been 48 what I paid for it. But, you know, I have some stuff on the car, so I would have had to put the stock springs back on, and you know, so because like when you sell to a dealership, add-ons like that depreciate the value of the car, you know, as opposed to if you sell privately, you could get a little more for the things you did to it, you know, for the most part. So you know, I was considering the Dodge one, but I didn't want to have to go through all the stuff with all the add-ons. I even asked a BMW dealership what they would give, and they gave a disrespectful offer, bro. I think it was like 40, and like I knew right away when they asked me, oh, well, how much do you owe on it? I don't know if they asked me how much I paid for it, but they definitely asked me how much I owed on it still. After that, I was like, oh, they're gonna come at me with some bull, you know. So they gave a pretty disrespectful offer, and I just laughed at that one as well. But ultimately, I just stayed patient, and eventually I got the amount that I was looking for. And it happened kind of funny, because there was this one person that hit me up, and they were, you know, I was gonna accept the offer. I think they offered like 53 or something like that, 54, 53, I don't know, something like that. They offered me that amount, and I was gonna take that. But then I had another offer, you know, dude was gonna come in from out of town and check it out, and he was willing to pay. I told him about the offer I had, and he was willing to pay the whole thing. So I put one on hold, to talk to the dude that said he was willing to pay the full price that I had it listed for. So he ended up coming and I got the full price. You know what I'm saying? That was just the whole backstory to how everything happened. You could even see it on the video. I believe, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I totally forgot. I have it all recorded. If you guys haven't seen the video where I actually sold the Scat, it's all on there. You know what I'm saying? Those were the 2 deals that I had going at the time, and I ended up getting the whole 55 for the vehicle. And I know a lot of people don't like to talk about numbers, but I don't mind, just because I want to be able to help people that are maybe in the market to sell their vehicle or looking for a vehicle, just so you guys know what they go for and what you could get. You know what I'm saying? So you don't sell yourself short, and so you don't like overpay for something, or if you're getting a good deal, you could take it. So that's the reason I don't mind talking about these numbers. So 55 was the number that I put it up for. 55 was the number that I got. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is what I did. I did my research. I seen that they were going for around 60, in some cases, depending on the miles in the year, all the way from 50 to 60. So with things that I had done to the car, plus the looks of it, and it's on YouTube and this and that, I figured I could get 55, and I did end up getting 55. So you do your research, and you do your due diligence, you could end up getting a pretty good deal. So 2 years ago, I got the car for $48,000, and I ended up selling it for 55. If you ask me, that's not too shabby. You know what I'm saying? I think I owed around 30 something when I ended up selling it. So I ended up making a little profit, and I got to pocket some cash because I had already paid off a little bit of the vehicle. So it ended up working out really good for me, and both parties too, because I know the dude that bought it, he was very happy with it. It was a solid deal for both of us. I didn't want to charge, I think I could have charged even more than 55, to be totally honest. From what I seen the cars that were going for, I think I could have charged a little more, but I didn't feel comfortable charging more than 55. So I believe we both ended up, walking away happy. You could see in the video, you know what I'm saying? And all in all, that's what matters, man. So I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know the whole process, just, in case it helps you guys out in your situation, whether you're buying or selling. That's basically how it went. So we got that done. Now we're moving on to the next car. It's a great market to sell in, not so much to buy in. So now I'm just being patient, like I said in the previous video, trying to wait for the good prices to come. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to end up purchasing a car for a high price and then prices end up going down. I don't think that they're gonna get back down to where they were before, but I do think that they are a little high right now, and prices for used cars will come down, even new cars. That's just how the world works. When inflation hits, prices go up, and then recession comes around and they go down, but they never quite go back down to where they were before. If you look at history, it just keeps going up little by little. It comes back down, but it's just kind of like a higher low. You know what I'm saying? So once people stop spending money, once these gas prices, become even more ridiculous than they already are, and people start saving their money, I do believe that the prices will go down a little bit, and that'll be my time to swoop in there and get what I want, unless I could find a good deal before then, because I am looking. And if you guys want to know what car I'm going with, go check the last video. I talk about it a lot. Other than that, that's pretty much it, man. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. Hopefully that helped you guys out. If it did, like, comment, subscribe. It helps out tremendously. I appreciate it greatly. All links to everything I use and recommend are down below in the description. Like I said, the social platforms, the 1391 merch and apparel, if you guys want to support the channel. We got much more on the way, so stay tuned. Until the next time, I'm gonna catch you guys soon, man. Appreciate you guys. LouieXIII 1391 checking out. Salute.